Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today join me in making these cream puffs. Do you want to get started? Let's go. So I'm going to do, I've got puff pastry block, and I'm just going to, so what I'm going to do first is I've got this puff pastry block I had in the ice, so I've defrosted it a bit, and what I'm going to do now is cut it into slices, thin strips, like so, like this. I'm going to get about, try and manage to get about 12 pieces out of it. You don't want them thick at all. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I managed to get 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've got 15 slices, strips out of this. So now with each one of them, with my hands, I'm going to roll them like so. And this is the part where it's going to melt it quite a bit. I still know where it is. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna roll it like this into that thin strips with the rest of them. What I'm going to do is get a bit of flour actually. I'm going to sprinkle some on the worktop so it doesn't stick on the chopping board. So it's easier to roll. There we go. I'm going to do that with the rest of the pastry. And don't forget, when you roll them, try to take them out a bit. Makes it longer. So you're pushing, pressuring upwards. It doesn't really matter if it's too long, you can cut it into shape afterwards or size afterwards. As long as it's not short, it's alright. And the last one. So we've made 15 of them. Now what we're going to do is put them aside. We've got a bowl here and we're going to get 270 mils of double cream. we're going to whisk them until it reaches its peak. Don't worry about the mess. I always make a mess when I'm baking. Now it's reached to this consistency. Oh my god. We're going to add in a bit of vanilla. About a teaspoon, and we're going to whisk again until it reaches its peak. Now, as you can see, it's reached its peak, so we're going to put it in the fridge to set a bit more. So whilst the cream's getting set, I've got these cones from Shein. So I've got 6 of them, so I'm going to have to put them in the oven in batches. So what we're going to do is get each of the rolls like so. I'm going to start rolling them. Like so, right till it reaches the corner, the tip. Once it reaches the tip, you're going to close the edges like so. Just like that. And you're going to do that with the others. Sorry guys, I've done 15, but they come a bit short. I didn't realize how large the cones were, so I'm just gonna add in from the another strip. The 6th one. So what you guys have to do is roll them a bit more thinner, like I've just done. So then you'll need about 1.5 strips, because these cones are quite larger than I've expected. So you roll them out the second. So you need, for one cone, you need about 1.5 strips. So I've still got about 4 left. 4.5 left, so we'll at the end see how much comes out of it. So we've got 6 here and we're going to bang them in the oven. Once they're done, we're going to put the second batch in. Before I do that, I'm going to actually break an egg in a bowl and I'm going to brush it with some eggs to get that shiny effect. So we're going to put it in the preheated oven on gas mark 160 for about 20 to 25 minutes. So we're going to lightly just brush them over like so on each one. You can also sprinkle some sugar on top of the butter to make it that bit crispier and sweeter, but I'm going to leave that out as I'm not into too much sweet, and plus we're going to have some jam and cream filling, so it's going to be sweet as it is. So I'm going to skip the sugar bit, but totally up to you if you want to do it. I've got a dawat today, a party basically, late Eid party at my big brother's house. So I think it'll be nice to take them as take something with me for dessert, rather than going empty-handed. And in another way, show off my new baking skills. This, guys, I'm completely doing out on my own. I haven't even seen how you do this. Just making up as I go along. Inshallah, it's going to turn out nice. So now we're going to bang these in the oven. Get an oven-proof dish. Oops. Stand them up like so, and don't forget the oven should be preheated. So whilst the pastry is in the oven, can't open that. What I'm going to do is, I've got the cream out of the fridge for a second, and I'm going to, instead of putting individually, I'm going to smack in some blackcurrant jam inside the cream, and I'm going to mix it in. I don't want to put too much, that's about 2 tablespoons of putting. And I'm going to carefully mix it in together. You don't want to mix it too much. As you can see, can't see it clearly here. It's a beautiful colour. Like so. Taste it a bit. add in another tablespoon. Give it another taste before, to see if it's sweet enough. Oh, that's perfect. So 3.5 tablespoons of jam. Then bang it back in the fridge. Right guys, they've been out of the oven now. They've gone golden, as you can see. So we're gonna wait for it to cool down actually, and then get them off the cones. Can you see how quickly they glide off? Look at them. So I'm going to wait for them to cool down completely till we put in the fillings. And whilst we're waiting for them to cool down, we're going to put the second batch in the oven. So now that the cones have cooled down, got the cream out of the fridge, and we're going to start filling the cones. Make sure it reaches all the way to the bottom. As you can see, they've been done now. I've got 2 hard ones. I dropped it whilst I got it out of the oven. So small ones will do. So as a decor, what I'm going to do is got cocoa, and I'm going to drizzle it on top. And there we go guys, our cream puffs. So if you like, subscribe, share, comment, and until next time, bye.